Good morning, Sonia. We'll get into it in just a second. You know, the older I get, this gets darker and darker. This mole on my face. See it? It is raining. It's raining in Dallas and thundering, and I love it. It's so relaxing. Oh my God. Mm. Let's see if we can get. A lot of people come in here and they go, "I don't get the notice, PT." Did you get a notice, Sonia, or you just happened to see me on the live? What do you mean, the moles? I wouldn't want to remove that. I think it's sexy. Do they get bigger the older you get? Oh, you got a notice, Cynthia. Good morning, Cynthia. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for sending that cash app yesterday. I did get it. Thank you. Being on the road, every little dime helps. Until I become famous and huge and do a Tyler Perry movie or some movie, then bitch, I ain't rich. I don't know why people think I'm rich. Where is everyone at? Oh, they'll come. It's still. Give them time. It's a Saturday, and people are just relaxed. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. Mm. You just see me online, yeah, yeah. A lot of people. I had to go off on somebody last night because they was like, "I must be blocked. I didn't get a notice." Okay, well, if you're talking to me and I see your comment, you're not blocked. I got mad. Like I really got upset. And I didn't want to go there, but I'm like, okay, you're not if you're talking to me, you're not blocked. And sometimes some moderators do accidentally block people because there's so many people in the chat that you're trying to block the trolls and they accidentally block the wrong person. But usually we only block when I'm doing the show, like a serious drag show. Other than that, we usually don't block people. Anyway, we'll wait till some more people come in. We're gonna talk about this. Mm. Well, see, I thought I told everybody you have to either turn on the bell or either restart it. I don't know. I don't know. That's why when I'm doing the shows at night, I try to be consistent and say every night at 10. Sometimes I don't do 10. Sometimes I end up hanging out with my friend, and we end up going places, and they have to turn the bell on. Okay, well, I'll make sure everybody watching me turn your bell on. Ding dong. I'm here at the Marriott. Y'all know I am an employee of the Marriott. Well, what do you do? None of your business. If you go back and look at all of my videos, I'm always in a Marriott. This is one of my. It's not my favorite. My favorite Marriotts are Residence Inn because they're more like an apartment. This is a courtyard. They're more like business travel. They have stove and refrigerators, but they don't have the. They don't have. No, they don't have stove refrigerators, but they have like a microwave and a little a fridge. I like this one because I gotta be careful what I say. I like this one because it has a patio door where you can walk out, and stuff like that. I don't want to show details, but maybe I might later. But I mean, they don't have free breakfast. The Residence Inn has free breakfast. Town Place has free breakfast. Who else? Sorry, it's my mom's doorbell. Town Place has free breakfast. Depends on like. So if you're a platinum member, anything over platinum titanium or anything like that for Marriott. So Marriott also owns Sheraton. So like if you stay at the Sheraton and you're a platinum member, which I'm a platinum, you can get a free breakfast like at the if you're staying there, you can eat you can eat free breakfast. The Residence Inn, their breakfast, Town Place, and their breakfast is okay. Like if I'm gonna do a long stay, like a long stay, I'll go buy groceries. Like their eggs, I can't eat their eggs because I'm sure they're either powdered eggs, they're not real eggs. I guess I don't really know what they do in the kitchen, but if I'm gonna do a long stay, like I'm going to Atlanta for Thanksgiving, and so I'm going to go to the grocery store as soon as I get there, and I'm going to buy, um, 2 cartons of eggs, maybe my own meats. Probably gets, so I don't know about. I'll probably get some bread. I don't know, and my own drinks. But I'll probably go into the restaurant and get something out of the restaurant, maybe oatmeal or something like that. But I usually don't eat their eggs. Sometimes they have. Yeah, happy Pride, but I'm not in Atlanta. Yeah, it is Pride weekend in Atlanta. I've done so many prides in my lifetime to, I don't never have to go to another one. Mm-mm, it's so crowded and it's so packed. Well, unfortunately, here's another thing too. A lot of LGBTQ plus people down there celebrating Pride, trying they don't even know how Pride started. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation. Well, that'll be my next subject. Let's talk about Greyhound. So I was in the process of getting a car, and God had other plans for me to move back closer to my mom. So I put the car off and put the money into moving and getting myself situated, away from when I moved from Houston. So I'm going to get me a car after I come back from the cruise. So I don't have a choice of leaving my home in Texas where I live. I don't like to go into details about where I live because it's a small town. So I like to. I'm trying to say. I don't have a choice how to get out of the town because we don't have very many choices of getting out of there. You know how you go like Dallas has Greyhound, Megabus, Flixbus, Von Lane. Von Lane is my bus. Von Lane is one of the best buses you could ever catch. I put this on my life. And life again. Now they only service Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, and Fort Worth. Yes, they only service those cities in Texas. Now they are on the East Coast. They do, I guess, Memphis would be East Coast. They do Memphis, Knoxville, Nashville, Atlanta. So they go from those cities to Atlanta and back. So they don't go from Texas to Atlanta. They don't do long drives like that. So only way I have outside of the little town that I live in would be to fly, which is very expensive because the white folks got it on locked because there's only one airline. Go figure. So it's too expensive to leave out of the town. We don't have a train, and we only have one airline, and we only have one bus company that leaves out of there unless you drive out. So I'm forced to get on Greyhound. So the bus left. Now the last time I came here, we drove. We rented a car and drove, and the car rental is so expensive too. And I don't like to drive. I fall asleep when I drive, so I don't like to drive. So even when I get my car, when I had my car before, when I lived back at home in West Texas, I would drive to forward, and then I'd park my car and get on the bus to go to Houston or even Dallas. I'd get off in Fort Worth and good morning everybody, and I would go to Fort Worth and then I would catch the train to Dallas or something like that. I don't like to drive because I fall asleep when I drive. So anyway, I hate Greyhound. Greyhound it's one of the worst drives you could ever take, uh, rides you could ever take ever in your life. And I know that before I get on there because they don't have any competition. once they leave in West Texas. They don't have no competition. Flix the Flix bus doesn't go there. They say it's Flix bus, but it's really Greyhound. And those Flix buses, the green ones, they don't come west where I'm at, like Midland, Odessa, up in there. They don't do west and El Paso. Now they do California, certain parts of California. I think Vegas and places like that. So the bus was 3 hours late. That's the first thing. I already knew that was going to happen. It's never on time. The bus is never ever on time, and if it is, I'm shocked. Usually through the weekday, it might be on time, but holidays, especially events, I'm serious. It's probably never on time. So we're 3 hours late. The bus drivers are always rude. The people on the bus, I'm sorry, y'all. I hate to go there. They stink. People are nasty. They mean that. It's just the bus smells like marijuana. Stinks. It's horrible. And Greyhound gets away with this because the people know how to, they won't stand up and boycott. Everybody who rides a Greyhound will just say, "We're not going to ride for a week." It will change a lot of that shit. But then nobody's going to do it. A lot of these people don't. Some people on the bus yesterday, they don't even have phones. They don't have a phone. Um, and people have been right. Somebody was on the bus yesterday. They rode the bus from California. Okay, I lost everybody. Can you guys tell me? I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't on the internet and I'm not at home, so I usually use my internet. So I think I lost everybody. So can somebody tell me what the internet looks like now? Are you still on here, Don? So let me hang up and come back because I wasn't on the internet. I'm not at home. I'm not at home, so it went out. Oh, I would never be an Uber driver. I'm too scared to do that. I just told you I fall asleep when I drive. Okay, I'll just stay on here. Maybe people will come back. No, I just told you I don't like to drive. I hate driving. Am I distorted? Where's my other phone? I want to see if I'm distorted or not, or if everything is clear. Here's the phone right here. Let me see if I can see myself on this phone. Am I clear? Okay, people are coming back. Am I clear? Yeah, I had to get on their internet, and I don't know what their internet is like. Okay, so okay, so nothing is distorted. Okay, people are coming back. Okay, we got 53 people. That's how many we had before I got kicked out. Yeah, I thought I was on the internet, but I wasn't. So anyway, let's talk about Greyhound. No, I would never do Uber. I don't know if you heard me or not, but no, I don't like to drive. I hate driving. So I wouldn't want to be an Uber driver. I wouldn't want to be a Lyft driver. None of that. I hate that shit. I hate driving. So I get on the bus. The bus was 3 hours late. The bus stunk like always. And so what I do, oh my God, it's thundering, y'all. I love it. It's thundering. Good morning, Peace. Is your name Peace or is it Tyler? Well, anyway, so by the way, before I finish this conversation about Greyhound, I'm going to Hattie B's today. Y'all ever heard of Hattie B's? I love Hattie B's. I went to Hattie B's the last time I was there, and I loved it. So anyway, all right. So I always, when I catch Greyhound, I always get two seats because the seats is you got to be 80 pounds or a child to be relaxed on Greyhound. There was a lady that got on the bus where I got on. She had to been 300 pounds, y'all. Okay, I'm going in and out again. Yeah, am I going in and out again? Can y'all see me? Let me get up. Let me sit up a little bit. Let me see. Y'all, when I'm live, guys, I always let me know if I'm distorted or if somebody that I trust. I'm not gonna take that just from anybody. Somebody that I trust. Okay. Maybe because I was laying down in the bed, I had to sit up. And then they also you can pay an extra $4.98 to get a better thing. I guess I should do that too as well. But if I'm okay, let me know. Yeah, it could be the storms too. Yeah, I just thought about that. And I'm not at home, so. But I'm on their internet, so I don't know what it looks like. I don't. My other phone, I think my other phone is over there, and I'm too lazy to go over there and get it. So anyway, let me finish this, y'all, because I'm going back to sleep. So of course, you know the bus stinks, bus late, and this lady, she was about 300 pounds, and she had to sit in a seat. And it, so they do what Greyhound does. If you on the front row, if you're on the front row, they don't. Most of the time, they don't let you sit behind the driver or sit up in the very front row. So you got almost a 300-pound lady on this bus, and you won't let this woman sit in the front by herself and force her to sit in a seat stuffing somebody else in they seat. Like Greyhound doesn't care. They don't care. Yeah, they're dirty, they're nasty, and the drivers. I mean, I'm surprised the driver hasn't been beat up or unalived because they're rude and they're nasty. They say shit to you, and you know. But yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, but when I get my car, I'm still gonna. When I get my car, I'm only gonna drive to Fort Worth, from where I live at, and then that's it. I've tried to get a ticket at 7 months out of me leaving where I live at, and the tickets are still high flying. I mean, it's so expensive. That's how the white people got it set up like that where I live at in my hometown. They don't want traffic in and out. They don't want that shit. They don't even have fucking. We don't even have fucking Amtrak. But y'all write down the name of this bus. If you live in Texas or you live in Tennessee, Atlanta, this is the bus you want to catch. It's called VonLane. Von Lane. It is one of the best buses. Let me see if I have my other phone, and I'm gonna show you guys what the Von Lane is about. Let me pull it up on my other phone. Oh, here's my other phone over here. Let's see what the weather looks like out here. Oh, look. Look, y'all. Look. Look. Hello, Linda. Thank you for subscribing. Where's my best friend's car? Oh, he parked it right on the other side. This is what Dallas is giving today. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect sleeping weather. Oh, yes. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys Von Lane. One second right here. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay. I'm going to show you guys Von Lane right quick. And so, I mean, if you don't live in this area, if you don't live in the Texas, or if you don't live in Knoxville, Nashville, and Memphis, then you won't be able to catch this bus. I wonder if it got cooler outside because they said the temperature was dropping just a little bit, not like 30 below zero, not like that. Let's see. Let me show you guys the bus I like to catch, but unfortunately, they don't come to my hometown. I'll be, sending them messages and asking them to come there, but I don't know if they'll come. I don't know if they're gonna come or not. Yeah, I don't know. But I will be getting my car when I get back from this cruise. I would have told him, but I blocked him. All right, here, let me pull up Von Lane. Let me show you guys the bus I catch. Von Lane Bus Company. All right, let me show y'all the bus I catch.
Long Lane Bus Company.
Oh, okay. Come on, internet, do your thing. Hold on, I may not be logged onto the internet, right? Hold on. It's nothing like some good internet, okay? Let's see. I'm connected. Let's see here. Let me go back again. Yeah, it's raining everywhere. This is the time of year the temperatures start to fall, and they had some bad turbulence on the plane yesterday. I saw. Von Lane Bus Company.
Long Lane Bus Company.
But pull it up then, bitch. Okay? Stop saying it and pull it up. Oh, it's not pulling up. It's there, but it won't pull up the video. Here it is. Okay, here it goes. So this is the bus that I catch. We can get it to connect. It's trying to connect. I don't think, you know what? I don't think I got into the Wi Fi correctly. Let me go back 1 second. I want you guys to see this bus. This is the bus I catch. And oh, but anyway, I was saying I always get 2 seats when I leave my hometown because I know the bus is going to be uncomfortable. Oh, I didn't sign in. That's why. Hold on, y'all. The bus is going to be uncomfortable. And all right, let me sign in 1 second. The bus is going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be too many people on the bus. So I get 2 seats. And when I got on yesterday, there was 2 people sitting in my seat. They had to move. They had to move. I know they was like, who this bitch thinks who this bitch think he is? No, bitch, I paid for 2 seats. Get your ass up. Okay, girl. Oh, I put the wrong room number in there. Hold on. You got to put the room number and your last name on there in order to get onto the Wi-Fi. All right, we're connected. Let's go to. Let me show you guys this bus that I catch. Okay, I don't even call it a bus. I call it a flight because every time I get on there, people always say, "What plane are you on?" I'm like, "Girl, I'm not on a plane. I'm on a bus." Okay, let's remove this person right here. As you can see, I'm not bald. I do have hair. My hair grows. Let me tell y'all something about PT's hair. My hair grows so fast. If I don't cut my hair, within a month, my hair will be way down here. But I cut it. All right, here come all these damn notifications. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, let me find YouTube. Other than that, how's y'all day going so far? Y'all just hadn't even got it started yet. I know. I'm gonna go to Hattie's Chicken today. We went there the last time I was here. I liked it. I really liked it. All these damn notifications. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Von Lane Bus Company. Oh no, actually, I thought I was on YouTube. Where's YouTube on here? Can you guys still see me? Am I clear? Is everything good? Because some of y'all are watching me won't say shit. Oh, you saw it? Yeah, but I'm trying to look it up too. I want to show everybody else. This is the bus I usually. So what I'll do, I'll leave my hometown, and then I'll go get on Von Lane. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually what I do.
I picked nursing because
Von Lane Bus Company.
Long Lane Bus Company.
All right, here it is. This is the bus that I catch here. They usually have short commercials, but let's show this one here.
Had a work trip in Austin, what better way to get there than Von Lane? I boarded this luxury coach, kick back, relax, and I enjoyed the show. Whatever you need, it is available. Snacks, toiletries, anything you can think of, even Wi-Fi. This trip was one for the books, an amazing experience. I mean, from the attendant to the attention to detail, everything on this coach was amazing. I enjoyed myself. My wife enjoyed herself. It was a great experience. We'll definitely be back. If you haven't checked out Von Lane, go check out Von Lane. I promise you, you will not regret it. Go check it out the next time you need a quick trip. Von Lane.
Yeah.
Had a work trip in
It's like really, really top of the line. Look at the salads and
So we have an excellent selection of sandwiches, salads, and wraps that are catered by our hotel partners, which is something that we can so uniquely offer to our passengers. It's not that, I mean, I don't love to hate on other options, but it's not like freeze dried, and it's not something that you find maybe in the air that has been sitting around for a long time. They are fresh meals from our hotel partners, and they are delicious. We have a spinach and strawberry salad that is absolutely divine, and there's a brand new Caesar wrap that's so good too. And if you have anything that you've been on board before and you really, really like, you can always ask your attendant to set something aside for you, and if we do have it, I'm sure that they're more than happy to do that.
yeah. So
So we
that's
have
it.
an excellent selection of sandwiches,
So
salads, and
this bus only, like I said, sorry.
are
Yeah, this bus only services Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, Fort Worth, and yeah, Houston. So they do two stops in Houston, or maybe three. I think they do three stops in Houston. Or either you can go from the Galleria to San Antonio, you can go from Dallas to Houston, and now Woodlands. You can stop off in the Woodlands. They also do San Antonio. There's two stops in San Antonio, two stops in Austin, two stops in Dallas. They do Dallas Love Field, and there's another stop in Dallas. I don't know where, but yeah, so yeah, it's really top of the line. It's really nice. There's an attendant on the bus. The food, all the food is fresh. Oh yeah, the Woodlands. Yeah, all the food is fresh. I've never had an issue with them, except one time I was on there and they didn't have food. They said they didn't have food or something. I'm like, bitch, I paid $145. I need my food. Okay, but they ended up doing. I think they gave me some uh, points or something. I don't know something. But other than that, it's really a nice luxury bus. It's so comfortable. That all the seats on the right side are single seats. All the seats on the left side are double seats, and they're better than you saw those seats. Those seats are better than the fucking planes, and they they are. And people say, well, it's $145. Well, I think it's 125 from Dallas to Houston, but Greyhound is the same price or more. And you don't get none of that. And all of that food is fresh. I mean, and I usually bring my own salad dressing because I like. They don't give you extras. Like they're not gonna have extra salad dressings and nothing like that. But so I usually bring my own. The drinks are unlimited, unlimited everything. Von Lane, VONLANE, but they only service Texas and Memphis, Knoxville, Nashville, and Atlanta. So they don't go from Texas to Atlanta, or they don't do like long hauls like that. They only do short hauls. Nothing over 4 hours, I don't believe. Yeah, because Dallas to Houston is like 3.5, 4 hours. San Antonio to Austin is 2 hours. So an hour. So they don't do like long trips. Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, but it's a nice. But anyway, y'all, I was talking about my trip on Greyhound yesterday. No air, child, no air. It was horrible. But like I say, I there's a very not very many options in West Texas where I live at to leave out of the town. So you either you get a rental car, which is to me renting a car, it's not. I'm only here for the weekend. It's not even worth it, And I don't like to drive. I wouldn't. I didn't want to drive in that damn traffic yesterday. That traffic was horrible. So I just paid. I paid $80 and got me two seats. I mean, that's a lot of money, but at least I could sit by myself. And then COVID is still real, bitch. Miss COVID is still real. She's still around, honey. And I put my mask on and I get on this Greyhound and push it. Well, Peter, you go out to the club and everything. Yeah, I know, I know. I don't club all the time, but I do, when I go out of town, I do club. I got a friend here from Los Angeles. Uh, then my best friend okay, my best friend since college. He lives here, but he's originally from Houston. Um, and then my friend from Houston, he's here. The one I'm always with. The one my best friend known the longest is the one I was with here about 3 weeks ago when we came down for the wedding. Uh, and then okay, so it's Johnny. It's like somebody I've been knowing longer than any of them. And then who's after Johnny? It would be uh, Craig. Craig lives here. Yeah. So then there's Craig, and then is Johnny, Craig, and then Chase. I met Chase later in life, and then of course, yeah. So we're all gonna get together for lunch today, a late lunch, I'm sure, because it's already lunchtime. But that's my schedule. Just and relaxing. The weather is just. I love this weather. It's raining and thundering. I love it. Mm, laying in this. I wish I had one of these headboards. I like this. See these headboards now. They're not even connected to the bed. They're just on the wall. That's neat. Now this is the courtyard. I like the courtyard, like I said earlier, but they're not my favorite hotels. My favorite is Residence Inn. It's my favorite. Now my Marriott discounts for courtyard are like 50 something. Courtyard Residence Inn, the Residence Inns are like 60 something. Yeah, yeah. Now Residence Inn discounts used to be 45. Mm-mm. They asked what up, but still, you can't beat that price. I mean, $45 and then the Fairfield Inns are 45 a night. Yep, 45 a night. So you still can't beat that price. And then like I don't like full service hotels, Marriotts. I hate them. The parking, they're gonna get you on parking. Parking be what, 50, $60 a night. They're just basic rooms. People. You like the grand ambiance of being in a Marriott. Oh, I'm at the Marriott. I'm at the Marriott Anatole or the Marriott. Oh, this is McCory. I mean, the big fancy. I don't like all that. I just like a regular. I prefer a like a residence inn. I like a residence inn. Yeah, more of a home type apartment. Yeah. I think in the future, I think in the future the Marriott's going to come up. If not Marriott, some of these hotels are going to come up with like they're going to put washers and dryers in there. You know what I mean? I think so. I think they will eventually. So anyway, I want to. Someone mentioned Pride earlier. Someone came and said Happy Pride. Well, it is Pride weekend in Atlanta. It's been like that forever. And what's sad is a lot of these young black um, gays go down there and they go down there. Good morning, Detroit. They go down there to party, and a lot of them. It's sort of like blacks who celebrate Juneteenth. Do you really know why you celebrate Juneteenth? Or you just it's all about the drinking and the partying and the drugs and the dancing and going to the bar. No, 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 no. There's a reason why we celebrate Juneteenth, and there's a reason why we celebrate Pride. And it's so sad that a lot of straight people, and I love y'all straight people who love me for who I am. I love y'all for that. But it's sad that a lot of gay people they don't even know what Pride Yes, the Pride. The okay, so I'm going to explain to you why Pride is in June. Okay, because a lot of people don't know that how Pride started was back in June of 1969. Hopefully I got the date right. It was in June. It was hot June. Well, there was a bar in it was a bar in New York, and the bar is still there. Um, the gays would go there, and these gays were like the ones who didn't have a lot of money. They didn't, they were just like the regular gays who didn't have a lot of money, and just hanging out. They were like the poor, drag queens and blacks and whites, and the poor, like on the poor side, didn't have a lot of money. But trust and believe, they had uppity gays in New York. They weren't gonna fuck with them because their parents were lawyers and doctors and all that. But this one bar they always targeted because it was the what they considered the lowest of the lowest of gays. And for months and months and months and months and months, they would harass them, arrest them, beat them up, put them in paddy wagons. In June they do it every night. And so this one night, now history says it was a black drag queen who threw the shoe at the police officer, which started the Stonewall riots. This was in June of '67. I want to say '67 or '69. I think it was '69. And when that black drag queen threw the shoe, that's what kicked off. True story. That's what kicked off the Pride movements in June, and that's why they celebrated in June. But the reason why we have Black Prides is it's the same reason why we have, our Black History Month and stuff like that, because even though we're gay and black, a lot of a lot of things that they do, we don't celebrate like they celebrate. We all celebrate together, but you get what I'm saying. That's why they started Black Prides, because we're all humans and we all have the same feelings and we all bleed, but we know our ways are different than theirs. It doesn't mean that we don't celebrate their prides with them. A lot of them don't celebrate with us, but we'll go to we'll go to their pride, and we won't say white pride. We'll just go to the original pride, which started in June. But it's just that we're different and we do things different. We got our own music, our own culture, and that's why we have Black prides. But the original prides are in June. That's the date, because that's when the riots started. And the riots lasted for 3 months. I think they lasted for 3 months, off and on, in June of the '60s, so I think '69. So that's why we have Pride in June. But some people do celebrate it. Actually, Atlanta Pride, not the Black Pride, but the Atlanta Pride is in October, because sometimes they have changed the prides because because it's so hot, so hot, and so people are uncomfortable, and so they moved it. And believe it or not, prides used to be all in the gay area. They're not anymore. They're either downtown or they're at because now straight people, because you have a lot of gays who have straight heterosexual people who support their families, and now it's not about just gays. I mean, everybody comes to Pride and celebrate Pride, straight. Because when I used to live in Dallas, I go to the Pride parade with nothing but straight people there. So, but yeah, Pride, June is the official Pride month. But again, a lot of people don't even know why they celebrate Pride. They just go to party and drink and do ungodly things. but but yeah, Pride June is the official Pride month. So there you have it. Some of those who didn't know, you know. Just like a lot of people don't know, it was a black gay man who kicked off the March on Washington. They think Martin Luther King was the one that did it. No, he was not. He was just the speaker. There was a black gay man who put it together. So when people tell me you ain't nothing, you're gay and you're black, okay, girl, okay, girl, okay. You can be anything you want to be. It doesn't matter what your sexual preference is. You could be anything you want to be in life if you put your mind to it. Anything. Well, not. I don't mean like you can't be a tiger or a lion. Or you get what I'm saying. You can do whatever you want if it's reasonable. In life, if you think it and you believe it and you try hard enough, you can do and be anything. You want to be a doctor, you can be a doctor. A lawyer, you can be a lawyer. You know, but you got to put your work in. You know. Um, but yeah, so and it kills me every year around June. People like, and what kills me is when. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm only 25 and I'm a woman. What kills me is in June when people start saying, when straight people say, "Why we can't have our pride?" Are you serious? So you guys are beat and put in jail for being straight? Come on now. See, a lot of people hate on pride because they don't really know the meaning of pride. Oh, I would love to be skinny again. Them days ago. But yeah, they don't know the meaning of pride. You know why people don't like this? You know why racist people, white people get mad when we celebrate Juneteenth? Because they don't. Some of them know the meaning of it, but they racist and they don't care. Oh, y'all mad because we got Black History Month? Why they gotta have a Black History Month? Because y'all ain't been beaten, put in jail, and whipped and chained and been in slavery. That's why. Yeah. You can't have no White History Month. Your people were not whooped and beat and chained. And I mean, there was other people that's been in slavery and stuff. Yeah, that's true. But y'all, y'all get it. You know what I'm talking about. And they know it too. They just want to be funny. They just want to be child. They get it. They know why we have Black Pride. And they know why we have Black History Month. And they know that. Yeah, but some people are just stupid. Yeah. And the reason why the Trump administration is doing all the things that they're doing is because they know that the Latin community is taking over. And they mad. They know it. They mad. Well, shit, Texas was once Mexico before until they took over. Have y'all been hearing all these rumors about Trump supposedly dying or something like that? Because I think Claudia Jordan posted something on Twitter this morning. I've been seeing all this stuff now. I don't know. Have y'all been seeing this? Michael July for this white history. It is. That's true. You're right. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right, AD. Hmm. Yep, yep. Ooh, 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 I didn't mean I didn't mean to remove you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to remove you. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I brought you back. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. Did you come back? Did I bring you back? Hold on, hold on. Okay, are you still there? The one that said his left hand looked weird. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, but it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I've been hearing stuff. I mean, but it's the internet, so you can't believe everything on the internet, child. Well, anyway, anyway, guys, I was just checking in with everybody and hope everybody's well. It's still thundering out there, and I'm gonna turn off these lights. And that you're absolutely right, AD. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah. It's probably one of the reasons why he's doing all these things that he's doing. Yeah, that's While he's doing all these things he's doing. I need this bed in my house. It's so comfortable. I don't, beds have come a long way. Beds have come a long way. I remember when they just used to have them old simple beds without the pillow top, but now they got the pillow top. What the fuck is a pillow top bed? No, we'll be okay. We're gonna be okay. I believe everything's gonna work itself out. But here's the deal, though. People have to get out and vote. Hold on one second, Betty. People have to get out and vote. A lot of people say, "Oh, I was so frustrated doing the," and I understand, y'all. I do understand before somebody says anything. Well, the Democrats, they ain't no better than them. I understand that. But if you got two choices, you got to go for the better one that you think is better for you. You can't just sit back and not vote for none of them because none of them are perfect. But me as a black man first, I look at how you have a lot of blacks that are Democrats, and I just see it. That's the way I see it, and no one has to see it the way I see it. No one has to see it the way I see it. I'm going to vote because if you don't vote, then your voice won't be heard or counted. Then some of you might say, well, it ain't going to matter no way. They're going to do what they want to do. Well, maybe you think that way, but I'm going to vote. Hmm. Hold on, y'all, one second. One of my friends just called and tell me, I'm at the funeral. There's some fine boys here. Get your ass on my live. Um, boys is in men, just so y'all know. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, I'm reading the comments. Okay, hold on. Yeah, yeah, you have to be specific on the internet. There's some fine ass boys. We mean men, just so you know. Yeah, and again, like I said, I don't know nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I'm going to who I think is best for me, and that would be Democrats. So, Poe Gloria Gaynor, I will survive. I don't know if y'all. I'm sure y'all have heard the story, but I'm like, girl. First of all, girl, you rode on the Freedom Train with Martin Luther King, girl. Allegedly, girl, you should know better. And your base is gays. It's the LGBTQ plus people that support you, Gloria Gaynor, and you gonna sit up there and be a Trump supporter? What? I don't get it, y'all. And you in your 80s, you should know better of all people. But people get a little money, child. Hmm. People get a little change in their pocket, and they think they all that. Hey, Magnum. Okay, cool, cool. How you doing? I'll see you in a month. Y'all, Magnum lives in Virginia, and I'm gonna be meeting up with him when I go to Virginia. Hmm. So no, you know what I started to do, y'all? I started to ask everybody to send me $1 so I can go get a ticket for the night and send the dollar. And I'm not begging for money. Send the dollar. Put your name on there. I'll write the names down. I'm gonna take a video of it and put all the video. Put the names on the. No, the tickets are $2. Are they $2? $2 with the extras is $3, right? So if you those dollars, yeah, they do, yeah. So let's do this. It's $1 billion tonight. So I think if you play with power, if you play with the super, is it the play, supercharge, whatever, the extra, I'm going to go get a ticket. I'm going to take a video of it. I'm going to show everybody. And when you send the $3, if y'all want to get in on the pot, send the $3. I'm going to take a video and a picture. If you want to send your email through the Cash App or the Venmo, I'll send it to you and show you that that you're in the pot. Now I got my own ticket. Y'all ain't, that ticket ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Let me show y'all. I got my own ticket right here. Here's my ticket. But if y'all want to do a little here, this is my ticket. I bought this ticket the other day. This is my ticket. So this ticket ain't got nothing to do with y'all. So if y'all want to get in on the pot, everybody send me $3, and what I'll do. What you do is when you send it, just say lotto. Just say lotto. Uh, how do you send money? Don't laugh either. Oh, either. I only have Venmo and Cash App. Yeah, let's do a little what they call it what do you call it when more than one person goes in on like a pot or whatever they call it, like a group thing. So yeah, I need to go back and get now these three numbers. I only played three. I just did three on this one, and this was. Why do I do this? When I do this, my thing disappears. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Every time I do that, it disappears. So this one that I got was $9 for these three. Yeah, like a group investment. Yeah, a pot. Yeah, so $3. Send the cash out Venmo and make sure you say Lotto, and I'll screenshot it. And if I win, y'all can't be like, "Oh, the bitch won," and I didn't get my money. No, because I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna put it on the. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna take a video of it, and then I'm gonna post it. I'll probably go get the tickets before later on tonight when I go out to go eat, because I'm gonna get me some more tickets, y'all. What would y'all do with that money? What would y'all do? That's $1 billion, bitch. You be. Oh my God. Oh, hey, Deborah, I didn't see you on there. I forgot I made you a moderator. Oh, lottery pool, yeah. Can y'all just escape America? I wouldn't. You know what I tell people? I'm not leaving. I'm staying here and fighting. I ain't leaving. Just like Rosie O'Donnell, you had the nerves to leave because you talking about I ain't gonna come back till it get better. No, bitch, don't come back. You got to stay here and fight like everybody else. Oh, I don't know what I do, y'all. Can you imagine waking up every morning not knowing you ain't got to worry about your bills? What? Uh-oh, somebody already in on the pot. Okay, Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia ain't on. She in on it. Let me write the names down. Hold on. Let me get a pen and piece of paper. So when y'all heard that, so I'm not gonna delete this video. So Cynthia sent her 3. Let me write your name down, Cynthia. Hold on. I won't say y'all's last name. I'll just say your first name. Okay, let me put down Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia's in the pot with PT. Cynthia, what are we gonna do with all this money? Okay, Cynthia, I got you. Okay. Okay, I got you, Cynthia. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. So, look, Cynthia, let me show y'all. Oh, you can't see it, but I screenshotted your name and got your information. Okay. All right, so far it's just me and you, Cynthia. Okay. You say you're traveling. Oh, yeah, me too. I want to go back to Hawaii. Yeah. Build a homeless shelter. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, would give to some charity. $1 billion, that's a lot of money. My whole life would change. Now, y'all know if y'all don't see me on the internet for a long time, y'all know what happened, right? Oh, you live in Hawaii? What part? Take care of elders. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I went to like I told you, I went to Maui for the first time. I loved Maui. I loved it. Oh, I had so much fun. It was so pretty. And then they got, yeah, yeah. Where's PT at? We ain't seen PT in a while. But somebody would know. Well, I bought my ticket in West Texas. So they'll say, somebody from West Texas won. It's like, girl, where's PT at? It is so pretty. Oh my God. I think I got, do I have pictures in my phone? Oh, I do it on my other phone. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, we get to talk about Hawaii. Don't get me to start talking about Hawaii because I got pictures to prove it. Yeah, and yeah, I would thank God first and to all my children. She'll be homeless. Yeah, shelter the homeless and travel. Yeah, but y'all know you can't help everybody now. Y'all know that. So you can only do so much because if you don't, you're gonna be back to being broke again, and you're gonna have a lot of enemies. You're gonna have a lot of. It is. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of enemies. You're gonna have a lot of enemies. You're gonna have a lot of folks that's gonna turn against you. But that's okay. Okay. Oh, it's thundering out there. I love it. Did y'all hear the thunder? Did y'all hear the thunder? I love it. It's almost Christmas time. I'm ready to sing my favorite Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting. All right. You ain't lying. But I think the thing about it is, good morning, Hey Girl TV. But the thing about it is, y'all, people gonna find out. Y'all know they're gonna find out. You're like, PT, because my favorite car I want, and that's the first thing. It won't be the first thing I would buy, but that would be one of my dream cars. I love a Lincoln. I won't be a fully loaded. Now I would get a Lincoln car, and I would get the Lincoln like a SUV, like the top of the line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's time. Hold on, y'all. Let me show you my Hawaii pictures. So far, only me and Cynthia on the pot. So if y'all want to send some money, $3 for the lottery tonight, let me know. I'm going to get a ticket. Now, I need to sign this ticket in here to let y'all know that's my ticket, the one that I just showed y'all. But if I win, Cynthia, I'll give you some of out of that, Cynthia. What's the Limbo Navigator? Okay, we already spending money. They didn't go all that. No, but we're doing a pool over here, darling. Okay. Read it just like this. I ain't helping. Hey, cousin, what's up? No, cousin, it's raining outside here in Dallas. I ain't going. I'm just relaxing. It's nice. The weather's it's thundering out there. I love it. I ain't going nowhere right now. I'm chilling. Oh, let me pull up this Hawaii pictures, y'all. Somebody from California gonna win. I can tell you that now. I hope not. I hope it'd be me. Okay, y'all don't have to get in. Look, if y'all don't get in on with me on the ticket and I win, me and Cynthia going to the bank. Cynthia already sent her $3. Okay, let me see here. Let me give them Hawaii pictures. Hold on. Yeah, and I had to. Oh Lord, my boyfriend is crying. What's wrong with my boyfriend? Hold on.
Another crying video, but this one is different. I woke up this morning with a heart full of gratitude.
Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Okay. Let me tell y'all something about Tyrese. Tyrese, I wouldn't explain nothing to nobody why I'm crying because sometimes grown men cry. You just send the $3 to my Cash App or my Venmo and put Lotto on there. and put your name so I know you. I'll screenshot it. You can email me and I'll confirm it with you once I buy the ticket. PT's point of view. No, comedian PT at yahoo.com or PT's point of view at gmail.com. But if I was Tyrese, I wouldn't, because I cry all the time. I'm always crying online because I get emotional, and if you cry, you don't have to explain to anybody why you cry. I could give two fucks about anybody saying, "Are you a grown man and you crying on the internet?" I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to watch. You don't have to watch. But I get emotional. Sometimes I'll be performing. I don't know. He was just saying something about gratitude. Sometimes I'll be performing. The other night I was doing Whitney Houston, the uh, greatest love of all, about children. I thought about them kids over there in them countries where they starving, and it's sad. And if these were our children, we'd be just highly upset if our children being starved and not being able to get food. It's horrible. But the people have been fighting over there for years. And then you think about the children who just, the mass shooting they just had. It's just, sometimes you just get emotional. And then at my age, as a black man first, and then a black LGBTQ plus man who made it through the AIDS crisis from the 80s, 90s, 2000, and I'm still here and didn't die, didn't get AIDS. Come on now. You sometimes I bust out crying. Like, I made it through all of that shit. And I was no better than those people back then. So sometimes I just get emotional and I cry all the time, thinking about my past and the things I've been through and what God brought me through, Ooh, let me stop talking before I start crying. Shit. Goddamn Tyrese gonna have me crying over here. But yeah, he cries all the time, and it's okay. It's okay. You know. Anyway, ooh, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get me some rest, child. It's so nice. I love it out there. Mm. Yeah, they always kidnapping these damn children, child. And then you know what? Texas is leading in child deaths with the heat. These people leaving the kids in the school. You know, I'm gonna tell you another person that cried. My friend Gary with the T. That bitch, when me and that bitch be together, we both be crying. I know I'm about to go to sleep. Yeah, you gotta let it out sometime. Yeah, y'all see me when I, y'all see me when I be doing my shows and stuff. Sometimes I start crying. I know they be like, "Look at this big old drag queen up here crying." What this big drag queen? Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be going to Hawaii. I got caught up looking at my husband, Tyrese. Oh, no. Allegedly, he ain't my husband, y'all. I do have to say allegedly. Oh, can y'all do me a favor before I do that? Can y'all follow my Instagram? I don't do things on there, but I need more views, more people. PT's point of view on my Instagram, please. Follow my Instagram. Thank you. Okay, here is a video of me in a Maui. I was sick. Remember, I had got sick. Okay, so let me go back. So it looks like a picture, right? Until I start moving. Yeah, Gary cries a lot. Yeah, we get together, man. Gary just be crying. We come from a long way, Man, Gary came from that era, the AIDS crisis, during the AIDS epidemic. We came through all of that. So yeah. Okay, so here we go. So it looks like a picture, but then when I start moving, see, it says Maui, and then on top of that, I got sick, and I talked about it in the video. Here we go. Oops.
Here in Maui, Hawaii. As you can see here.
There's a
pool I haven't gotten in yet. I've been sick. Just had breakfast. I'm gonna go back up and lay down. I got a stomach virus that's killing me. Okay. But I just want to show y'all this beautiful view. Look at that. Listen to the ocean. Look at this. Does this make sense? This Does this make sense? Ooh, this just makes no sense.
Yeah, and then I think I have some. I think I have some.
Okay,
So this is what I was doing before you guys met me. This is what I did on my YouTube channel.
okay, so here's a picture of Sean Puffy Combs' mom, and of course this is Diddy. Now here's the lady, y'all. Now they saying this is how that they supposedly was communicating in from behind bars. Now according to the new report, Sean P. Diddy Combs' mother had been secretly communicating with her son using her wigs. The insider has spilled the tea that Janice Combs has been using her designer wigs collection allegedly to send silent messages about the family status. Now, each wig supposedly has a meaning. A Lux High end piece allegedly means that all is well. In other words, this is what this is high end piece. I guess we'll do this for a high end piece. Now, these wigs are not quite like they're supposed to be, but I'm just giving you an example. So this would be the high end piece to let everybody know that everything was okay. Just calm it out a little bit, poof it up, Yeah, so the high end piece will let him know that everything, the family status, everything. So each wig supposedly has meaning, has meaning. Now, more on a low style might be a sign of trouble. So let's see what wig that would be. This would be, to me, this wig here would be a sign of trouble, bitch. Yeah, so. Oh, don't get it twisted. This was a very expensive piece at one while. So anyway, so this means that there might be a sign of trouble. This was a wig code. Insider says this was a wig code, especially the reports that, during the visitation and communication time. So different type of wig. I wonder what this wig would be like. This one right here. Would this mean that? Let's see, this wig here probably means that that she needs some more money, or her money's getting tight. This would be, this is a check cashing wig. When you go get your checks, cash your checks. Yeah, so that means you're looking for money. So yeah, this would be the wig saying, oh, I'm a little stressed out, we're running out of money. That's a cute idea to start, giving everybody, you know what, I'm gonna have to get some of those hints for y'all in case I'm in trouble with wear a certain wig and let y'all know I'm in trouble. This would be my Cash App wig. Let y'all know. Oh.
Yeah, that's my Cash App wig. Okay. So,
We have
I had some more pictures of Hawaii. I was trying to find them. Let's see. But yeah, Hawaii was cute. It was nice. Let me see. Yeah, that's my Cash App wig. Okay. What is those pictures of Hawaii? This was the cruise I did last year. Okay, I had to mute the music. It's got music. This was this cruise ship I did, I think 3 or 4 years ago. This was the Carnival Liberty. That's we're leaving the boat because the boat can only go so far up. This was I think 4 or 5 years ago, and this was the Carnival Liberty. This was the Liberty. You'll see my hand in a minute pointing at our room. That's where our room was at. I was pointing at our room up there. Yeah. So I think this. I don't know where we were. I don't know where the hell we was going, but the ship can only go so far up, and then you have to, catch the ferry over there. So there it is. So, and the next year, and this is going to my room, and there will be a cruise next year, y'all. My cousin Desi is going to be getting everything together for the cruise next year, right, cousin? We're going to try to leave on a Saturday because we're going to try to do a holiday, so people that are off on a Monday. So I'm going to the room. I was at the very front of the ship. I was right by the captain. As soon as I walk out my patio door, the captain was right above me, and he used to wave at me all the time. I go out there and wave at him. That was our little room right here. It's the bathroom. Uh, Closet space. That was a couch that listened to a bed. Yeah, anyway, y'all. Let me tell you my first time going on a cruise. You know, when you go in the rooms, if y'all never been on a cruise ship, they take those towels and they make little animals and stuff with them. So my first time on the ship, when I got back, I had, they had all them different. I said, I think the guy likes me. I swear to God, I swear, y'all, I swear, I'm not joking. I really thought the guy was trying to come on to me. The guy that was cleaning my room, I said, every time I come in there, he got a different animal. Like I didn't know they did that with everybody's room. I thought the guy like had a crush on me. Like the first time I went to the Hyatt to go eat, a friend of mine took me years ago. It was a long time ago. High at the ballroom. It was at the top. It was at the ball. It's very exclusive. You know how they bring you the hot towels to wipe your hands. I thought it was a tortilla. I thought it was like a tortilla or something to eat. I was like, what is this? All right, so Cynthia's the only one that's in the pot for the lottery. So Cynthia, I'll go buy tickets this evening and I'll screenshot it and put it on the group. Put it in the group. Yeah. Before I leave, Daisy's gonna put up my Cash App up here. This has nothing to do with the lottery. If anybody would like to contribute to my lunch or dinner while I'm in town, please hit the Cash App and say, this is for your lunch, PT. Uh-oh, somebody else. Uh-oh. Okay, Daisy sent 25. Okay, so Daisy's in the pot too as well. Now Daisy's in the pot. Okay. Outside of the lottery, if you want to send something for lunch, dinner, or whatever, say here, PT, here's $5 for lunch, here's for dinner, or it's for the lottery. Either one. My cousin's gonna put my cash up here in a minute, and I'm gonna let y'all go in just a second. I'm gonna enjoy this weather, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Do y'all watch my post? Are you guys looking at my post that I post? So when I buy the tickets, I'm gonna put the names, and I'm gonna put the post in the group. It's not a group, but in the post when I post stuff on my YouTube channel, so y'all will know who's in the post and how much y'all sent. Who else is in here? What is my cousin doing? Who else is in here? Somebody post my cash app. Okay, thank you, cuz. So we'll give y'all a few more minutes in case anybody want that information. And that's what you would send the money to. Say this is for the lottery or for lunch or dinner. It doesn't matter. I don't care. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here in just a second. I'm gonna enjoy this weather, the thundering and the lightning. Oh, you know what's been putting me to sleep lately? Because I have a really bad sleeping disorder. It's hard for me to go to bed at night. the fans. The fans. You go on YouTube and you turn on the fan sound effect. Oh, soon as I put that on, I'm out. It's like I'm hypnotized. And then when I'm asleep, I can hear it, and I'll be trying to wake up, and like I can't wake up. Oh my God, you got to turn on that fan. The fan puts me to sleep, and the thunder and the crackling of the fireplace. Oh, it's over. Oh, really? Frequency sounds? I have to try those. Okay. Yeah, you know what used to put me to sleep, but I can't stand it now. It is the orchestra. Dun, 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 dun. I can't stand that shit now. Like Beethoven and all that stuff. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But definitely, I mean, one time I had the thunderstorms on, the thunderstorms and the lightning and the hail, and I was so into it. Bitch, that girl said, I jumped up out of my sleep. I thought it was really raining and lightning. I go look out my window. It's hot and sunny outside. I will, done. I will. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna take y'all to Hattie's with me. I'm gonna go to eat at Hattie Mae's today, and I'm gonna go live so y'all can see ain't food. I enjoyed it the last time I went there, so we all gonna go eat there again today. Oh, Lofty music. Oh, okay. But try the fan. Y'all try the fan. Try the fans. Oof. Oh, you know what else puts me to sleep? Listening to AM radio, like just AM radio with the people talking. It really puts me to sleep too. Yeah. You know what really would put me to sleep if they call my numbers tonight for the lottery. Yes. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here. I don't want to go to sleep and never wake up, but I mean, I would be like, I think my brain wouldn't be able to. I don't think I'd be able to realize I just won $1 billion. Now, what am I going to do next? The first thing I'm gonna do, bitch, is sign the ticket. That's the first thing I'm gonna do is sign the ticket. Okay, sign that girl, honey, and try to keep my mouth shut. All right. Well, you guys be good. Take care. I'll see y'all later on. Okay, y'all be good. And like I said, I'm gonna take y'all to Hattie's with me today. We supposed to go to Hattie's. They have a restaurant here called Celebrations, but they don't want to go there. I'm like, I want to go to Celebrations. I love Celebrations. I love it. But anyway, okay, guys, I'll see y'all later, and I'm gonna take me a nap. Okay, y'all have a good one. Okay, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in and listening. Bye bye, y'all. And fuck Greyhound. Fucking hot ass, but bitch, I felt like I was on a freedom ride yesterday, going to meet Martin Luther King. Bitch, I was on that hot ass bus yesterday. I said, ooh, I sure hope Martin and them gonna be there when we get there. You think Martin and Coretta gonna be there when we get there? Lord, I hope they got some cool water for us. It's so hot. Bitch, it was so hot on that damn bus. I started singing Negro spirituals. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Sir, they said, sir, we're not on the freedom ride. We're on our way to Dallas. Oh, okay. I thought we was going to. I thought we was going to Birmingham, Alabama. Oh my God. It was so hot on that bus. Joseph Lowry, send me one of them coolers. Give me one of them cool drinks over there, Joseph. Oh, thank you, Mr. Joseph Lowry. Is Jesse back there? Jesse Jackson, you all right? You got an extra fan back there? We shall overcome. Oh, yes, we will one day. Bye. I thought we was going to the Prentice Bridge, bitch, okay? Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. I think Rosa Parks was on the bus with me yesterday. I said, Rosa, go to the back. Go to the back, Rosa. I'm sitting up here in the front today. I had to sit by and the only air conditioning they had was the vent. They opened up the vent. But yeah, Al Sharpton was on there too. Yes, he was on there. Oh my God. Coretta was on there. She was on there with Morton. Oh, the Freedom Ride. I had my picket sign and everything, bitch. Yeah, Jesse was on there too. I had my picket sign saying I am a man. Coretta said, I thought you was a woman. I say I am a woman, Coretta. But I am a man. I'm going to this freedom ride. Y'all, let me stop playing with the civil rights. That's not cute, PT. That's not cute. Stop, PT. That's not cute. We don't play about civil rights. Amen? All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Maria, don't you come in here late. Don't you be coming in here late. All right, y'all be good. Yeah, Al sweated his. Yeah, he sweated his perm out. Yes, that's so sad. Hey, y'all, I'm about to leave. Don't forget, y'all. I gotta go, y'all. Really have to go, but don't forget, I'm out of town. Everybody hit the Cash App. Say, here, PT, here's for lunch, here's for dinner, here's for the lottery. Enjoy your stay and all that. All right? I'm out, guys. I'll see y'all later on this evening. I'll see y'all when I go to Hattie Mae's to go eat. I'll go live. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye.